Hello, my name is Shanika and I'll be your speaker for this evening. And I would like to talk to you guys about, are you looking to go back to school? Okay, my purpose is to specific purpose to persuade my listeners to choose Kaiser for school. The benefits of Kaiser versus other schools. If you need to further your education and you don't have a lot of time, or you just hate the long semesters, me too. The class setup is 4 weeks, which is awesome. So no long drawn out classes for 8 and 12 weeks. Shorter classes means you can focus for those 4 weeks and then you're on to the next thing, or you have a break if you do part-time. Because it works with you going to school and having a full-time job or being a full-time parent or whatever other obstacles that you have. The 4 weeks, because after about that fourth, fifth week, you begin to get a little non-focused, and life happens. Everything just happens, and you never you never can get back on target sometimes. So it's a benefit for the 4 week thing. I think that was awesome. Whoever came up with that, kudos. There's a variety of online classes. There's several campuses throughout Florida. The staff is wonderful. I mean, friendly, caring. They make you feel like you're part of a family, the Kaiser family. The classes are small in number. Teachers are very accessible. So, which with the traditional classes, normally you can't get to your instructor as quick. And then if you have an issue, then you're having to wait till you can get to them, and it takes a long time. But as with Kaiser, with the small classes, and the instructors are there, or if they're online, they get back to you within 24 hours, sometimes less, which is great, especially if you're having issues. This is a very good school. I would recommend this school, and have recommended this school to a lot of people that are trying to get back in school, and they're the non-traditional students like me. Been out for a while. Life has happened. Children, marriage, divorce, you name it, it has happened. And you're wanting to go back to school, but you really don't have a whole lot of time. With life happens, you begin to get unfocused. So the 4 week of classes is a great thing. It is a private college. Tuition is a bit higher than that traditional public colleges, but it's well worth it because you get more individualized care. Like I said, the staff is excellent. My admissions counselor, Rose, she is awesome. And my financial aid counselor, Miss Georgia, wonderful ladies. Kudos to Kaiser for having them on their staff. They are excellent. They have worked with me through trying to get financial aid situated, because I went to school and I graduated a couple of times. Started a couple of times, didn't finish. Just thinking, hey, I may not even be able to get in school. Just things happen. And they were right there to pick up the pieces, encouraging words. Hey, we'll get through this together. I mean, it was like, of all the things that I had to go through to get in school last month, I mean, it has been a struggle and an obstacle. And those two ladies have worked around the clock on my behalf as if I was their only student, which I knew I was not. But they have worked so hard to help me get where I am. And I am just blessed that they were here to help me along my way, because I at one time was about to just say, okay, you know what, just forget it, I won't go to school, I'll just do whatever. And these two ladies, they encouraged me, just wait, we'll figure something out, we'll work this thing out, we'll get it together, and I finally got in my program, baking and pastry, and they are, they even have called to check on me. They've gone beyond the call of duty, and Kaiser makes me feel like I'm part of a family and not just a student, or not just another number. And that is what I love about Kaiser and their staff. So I recommend going to Kaiser to any and everyone that wants to go, that has to go back to school. There are some programs that they do not offer at certain campuses, but you can, they can work, they'll work it out. So don't let that be a discouragement to you. Don't let obstacles, seem like every mountain in the world, pops up at the time where you're trying to go back to school. Every possible thing that could happen to me when trying to register for school happened. I mean, every single thing. And with Miss Georgia and Miss Rose, those two lovely young ladies just have took me under their wing and made the transition so easy. And I just want to, and I wanted to, I've thanked them several times. But if you're wanting to further your education, Kaiser would be the number one, as they say, as an NFL, the number one draft pick. That's the number one school. And I would suggest going to them at any time. Stop by, call, email. Miss Rose, she's in admissions. Miss Georgia's in financial aid. These two ladies rock, and they put Kaiser on the map for me in Tallahassee and made my transition just smooth sailing. So these two young ladies, you can go by and see them. Check and see with any classes that you may have. They'll try to get your schedule worked out to where it'll benefit you. They have been very inspirational and instrumental in me getting back in school after a number of years and trying to get back in for a number of years. And these two young ladies